Okay, hi, welcome back. This is Tony Agusti, host of Box In with Friends. All the friends are here, and unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties during Monday's stream, but Dan has graciously decided to play another song for us. And Dan, could you talk a little bit about the song before you play it?
Sure. So again, I'm trying to pick songs where I'm not yelling. If you listen to the Wonder Years, I spent a lot of time yelling, and so because my kid's asleep, I was like, well, what can I play that's kind of quiet and that I don't play all the time. And like a year and a half ago, my friend Ace and I, we've been talking about it for years, but we both really like the Friday Night Lights TV show. We're like, we should get some people together and write some songs about this. And originally it was going to be like 4 or 5 people, and I'm hoping that someday more people will. But for the time being, I wrote 3 songs about Friday Night Lights. Ace wrote 3 songs about Friday Night Lights. And this is one called On Tim Riggins as he prepares for his sophomore year. And it was just kind of a rumination on, we were trying to think of ways to look at the show, through kind of like different lenses than, normally, or, than you would see it on TV. So I was thinking about Tim Riggins as this like kind of like bruising fullback, and the fact that like he's clearly got some anger issues and trying to figure out where those were rooted. And in this town where it seems like all of his friends are very wealthy and in these very well put together families, he is very poor and his parents aren't there and his older brother has to try to take care of him. And I could just kind of, remembering not quite the same situation, but growing up, less well off than a lot of the people in my town, and remembering that like kind of inferiority complex. And I thought, I'm going to project that onto Tim Riggins and write a song about it.
That's awesome.
Play it now?
Sure. Well, just a couple more questions. Would you produce, or are you, this is kind of like your pitch for a Friday Night Lights musical? Because I think people would see that.
I would love that. So I wrote this song. I have a song about Matt Saracen grappling with the fact that he has to be QB1, but the only reason he got to be there is because his friend is hurt. And then a song about a guy at a Tasty Freeze who doesn't even get a character name in the show. It's called Burly Man, but he kind of
like Angry Woman.
Yeah,
How
he
comes
just
full circle.
Accosts the coach and his daughter about losing a game and shows off a championship ring. And I went and found like a screen cap of the scoreboard and all the years that they won states, and then figured out about his age and what state team he would be on. And then I decided I would write a song where he's dealing with like CTE symptoms, and that's where his like rage comes.
Wow.
Really
I love the backstories you built into this. Yeah.
I just thought, I wanted to do something more than just like sing you the plot of an episode.
Yeah.
And did you record these?
Yeah, they're up. They're
Oh right. Okay. I remember.
Just under my name or Ace's name. It's either under Dan Campbell or Ace Enders, and it's just called Clear Eyes Fanzine. And I think, Jimmy from Polar Bear Club was supposed to do one at one point. Adam from Fireworks was supposed to do one. John Allison Weiss is supposed to do one.
Oh, nice.
Eventually, I'm hoping that it becomes more than just the two of us, and it becomes this like long-standing kind of communal fanzine to, musical fanzine to Friday Night Lights, the TV show.
That's awesome.
I love it. I'm excited.
Probably too verbose an explanation, but like...
No, it was great. It's so interesting. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, take it away, Dan.
Cool. Won't start for breakfast. Whatever I can scavenge for lunch. Maybe dinner at Street's house. 3rd time this month. You get the hell you deserve 2 days in heat. And I puke through my mask and the smell never fucking leaves. Coach tells me to go take a knee. So I go take a knee. Well, I've been doing push-ups, cause I'm gonna beat back these demons. Lay awake late and I stare up at the stains on my ceiling. Doing push-ups, cause I'm gonna beat back these demons. Billy's working the late shift. They cut the power again. I walk down to the corner store with REBT, as unseen as I can. And I pity the next poor son of a bitch that has to get to the edge, guard the flag on the fullback pitch. I'm gonna lower my head, make him pay to the places I've been. Well, I've been doing push-ups, cause I'm gonna beat back these demons. Lay awake late and I stare up at the stains on my ceiling. Doing push-ups, cause I'm gonna beat back these demons. Beat back these demons. Beat back these demons.
All right, that was awesome.
Awesome.
Lovely.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Thank you. Wait,
Thanks,
so
man.
I want to
Makes me
see the
wanna
Friday
watch
Night Friday Night Lights musical now. It must happen.
who on
Yeah,
your-
I was gonna say the way that you described.
Say that again, Dan.
I was just gonna ask who liked the TV show, but Kate was saying something. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm fine. You can interrupt me. Who the fuck am I?
It's your show.
I was gonna say the way.
It's our show, Dan, and you're part of the hour now.
Yeah, you're a friend now.
You was in the
Um,
trenches with us, so yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say the way that you described like writing songs and like thinking about the characters and giving them backstories. Have you ever thought about writing like screenplays or something like that, comedies?
There's a number of people have asked me to take the Aaron West project, which is like all fiction, and arrange it for a musical. But I've talked to some people that do that. Our friend Tom Doyle's wife, Eleanor Cook, is a renowned playwright, and actually just wrote an episode of The Crown.
Oh,
which is
fuck.
really
Wow.
cool. And
That's
I was
awesome.
like, hey, how hard would this be? And she was like, so fucking hard. So crazy. But there, I've given some consideration to fleshing it further out and maybe doing like a graphic novel of it.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Do it.
Everyone loves a graphic novel too.
That's like a lot of like Umbrella Academy, The Boys,
Mhm.
like even more Ghost World. They were all things that like started out in comic or graphic novel form. So
Mhm.
Mhm.
that's awesome. Well, Dan, thanks so much for like hanging with us and being cool about it. I'm really
Thank
sorry
you.
again. It's just
Oh,
like, it's just the wild frontier of live streaming, But
I said it when we talked yesterday, but anything for Kai Guy.
yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, you're one of my
How
favorite
good
people.
is your fuck?
My fuck's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah, thanks, Dan. One of my favorite people, and
We
it's
really
always
appreciate you, Dan.
Yeah.
it's been awesome hanging with you, and I hope to see you soon.
All right.
Oh.
Take it easy, Dan.
Kyle, I hope I see you
Thanks,
before
Dan.
Christmas. But if
See you,
not,
Dan.
it's top of my tree.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll be on the
I
top of
love
your tree
that.
forever. But I hope to see you soon. Tell Allison and the baby I said hello.
I will.
All right.
Bye, Dan.
Bye.